what really changed the direction of my life more than anything else was getting into North Carolina School of the Arts. A lot of the other things, working for Andy Warhol, like having a home at Interview magazine, which was like the most important pop culture magazine in the world at that time, getting accepted to this school had more impact on my life than probably anything else. What was impressed upon me at this school was the dedication and discipline that it takes to be an artist and to really know your medium inside and out. And part of that is presentation and how things looked. And so what you're seeing here is my dedication to printing. It's not just the concept and the attention to detail and the production and in the art direction and the casting and the costumes and all of that. That's very as important as the printing, and so learning darkroom and technique, really explored and experimented a lot with color manipulation in the darkroom back in analog days. So every print in here has been printed, by my studio. For me, exhibitions are wonderful because this is the way I want the work to be seen. I don't want it to be seen on Instagram in a tiny little square. I was very resistant to that. So this is the ultimate way to experience the work and the most impactful way for the viewer to see the pictures that we've done. So the clarity of image, but also clarity of concept. Like, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to communicate? And being able to do that without words. So yeah, for me, it's about communicating, touching the viewer, sharing that experience with them. For me, that's the goal. Sometimes, we'll spend weeks building one set for a photo and, detailing it and the props and all those little details, which I think bring it to life. Music always sets the mood for my shoots, however I want. If I'm portraying something, I'll play a certain type of music to kind of inform people on the vibe, Things I was doing in my 20s, a lot of it was a reaction to all my friends dying of AIDS and people I loved, and I was kind of like looking for answers to what happens to the soul when we die, what happens when a 24-year-old dies suddenly, and where does that energy go? And I was trying to answer those questions, and I came to the conclusions that you see in these images. Kind of there's different chapters in your life. You're not going to be doing the same picture you were doing in your 20s and your 30s and 40s. So there's lots of chapters and lots of different things that I'm interested in and trying to convey and communicate, things that are on my mind that I think will touch other people too, because they touched me, I'm still curious about many things. I mean, a lot of the dreams I had as a kid have come true. Me just showing in a museum was a dream I didn't even think was ever going to happen, but it was a dream, and to see it happen, having museum exhibitions has been really fulfilling, but I still have a lot of things that I want to explore, and things that are on my mind that I want to, get into a photograph. I always ask myself, imagine a blank sheet of paper, I could put anything on it that I want. What do I want to put on there? And I don't want to put on there something people have seen before. I want to do something new.